Hey guys, hope you are all doing well. I'm going to try to keep this video really short, but since it is SBXP, we are so fired up, so ready to get this started. Our lesson format is going to be just a little bit different than normal. We're using a different curriculum, a different little video, different music, all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be really fun. I think the kids are going to love it. But I did want to give you guys just a quick rundown of how it's going to look since it's different. This way you feel very prepared, very ready to get it going. So we tried to keep it as similar as possible for your sake as leaders and also for the kids so that they're, kind of used to doing what they're doing already. But for this lesson, you're actually going to have 2 DVDs in your bin. One of them is going to look like this, and I know that this kind of puts everything backwards, but this one says Go Fish Victory on it. This is going to be the music. So this has the victory song, and it's also got the close of end of day music, if you will. So this has all the music, the worship songs that kids are going to want to listen to. And then this right here is the lesson video. So I actually have a link for this video attached to this email that you just got. So it's about a 3-minute video. It's very short, so you can watch that. It's about Joshua. Really cute little video that I found on YouTube. So those are going to be the DVDs that you have. Our service order, I'll grab one of these and show you. This is our room 4 service order. It looks very similar to what we do already. What I have during welcome time, what I'm going to try to set up in each one of the classrooms, there are coloring sheets for each of these lessons, but because we're doing a craft, we may not have time for coloring, so what we're going to do is this is this week's coloring sheet, and we'll have like a little table dedicated to coloring for when the kids come in, and then of course if you have free time you can use these as well. But that way they can have some coloring sheets too. That's going to be at the beginning. So, of course, everybody's look a little bit different based off of time to get outside on the playground. But before you do the prop talk for each of these lessons, I'm going to have you guys play that victory song. And I'm trying to remember what it looks like when you go in on the menu. I'll have to look at it and let you guys know on Sunday morning because I can't remember, but you'll put in that DVD and it'll say like day 1 and you select that and then it'll go through the music, and we're just going to play the first song, just the victory song. If you want to do the other songs you can do that later too or while the kids are playing, and then we'll do the prop talk. And the prop talk is just a little bit different than normal. I basically wrote my own and tried to fit it like we normally do. So this week we're going to have some loud noises that the kids can use. You can either let the kids do it or you and the other leader or youth helpers can kind of do it, but we're going to play all the little noisy toys at one time to create like a thunderstorm. And we're talking about not having to be afraid because God is always with us, and so they use a thunderstorm as kind of the idea. So the say with me is the Lord is always with me. And the question for the older kids is, does God ever leave us? And of course the answer is no. So that's going to be the prop talk. And then what we're going to do during snack, we're also going to do the short video and a little lesson to follow up with the video. So you can get the kids ready, have the snack ready, however long that takes you. And then once they sit down and they're eating their snack, I would play this video. And again, it's only 3 minutes long, so it's a much shorter video than what we're used to, which might actually work really well for the kids. So this video. And then right after that's over, there's another little lesson here that we've written out for you guys. And this one is really just kind of to recap what the video is about. It's about Joshua. It's about God telling him to be courageous. So our whole theme this week is courage. Victory through courage. We always win with Jesus, and we can have courage in him. So kind of talks about how many of you have ever been afraid, just like we talked about with a thunderstorm, right? God told Joshua to have courage, so not to be afraid, but to have courage. And then you can ask them, what does courage mean? It means being afraid. It means being brave, not afraid. So this is real short, and of course this is attached in your email as well. So make sure you read over this, have a good idea of kind of what the idea is. If you stray off of this but stick with the main point, that's fine. Whatever works best for you. Some of you may really be able to do well and just kind of go with it. Some of you might want to use this almost word for word, which is great too. So then you're going to have everybody stand up, show me your strong muscles, and say, be strong and courageous together. And we're kind of talking about Joshua, the story. You can sort of, talk about that with them. What did God tell Joshua? And that kind of thing. So just a short lesson that's going to go with that. And then we will have a craft time. And it's individual crafts for each kid, so it will take maybe a little bit more time than what we normally do if we ever do little crafts now. So that time is allotted on your sheet. What we're making this week are going to be megaphones out of styrofoam cups. So we've cut out the bottom of the cup so they can kind of yell through them, and we're going to have markers and stickers and all kinds of stuff. The kids can decorate those, draw on them, and they'll be their little megaphones that they can take home with them. So that's going to be really fun. And that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you guys a really quick rundown of kind of how it's going to look. It's very similar, but it is a little bit different. And the one thing that you really, really want to keep on top of as far as your service order goes is when you're scheduled to go on the playground. Just because other classes have to use it as well. If you get behind or off track on the other stuff, that's fine. Just do what you can, and sometimes you just kind of have to improvise in classrooms, right? We all know that. But the one thing that we really need you to stick with is that playground time, especially if you're a class that's kind of closer to the end of service. Make sure that you're heading back into class about 5 minutes before the service is over. That way the kids are in the room when parents come to pick them up. But that's it. We're so excited, you guys. The decorations are awesome. We've got posters everywhere on the wall. We have a photo booth. It's going to be super, super fun. We've got special sports stickers and little footballs to hand out to the kids and all kinds of fun little prizes. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys, I'm so, so excited. So make sure you're prayed up and ready to go this week. Can't wait to see you guys. See you on Sunday.